TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio, The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1, time for the top 10 for today, and we are live on Facebook. Okay.
Yes, we're on Facebook.com/RX931. We're also on YouTube Live and Twitch TV. Good morning to everybody joining us in the comment section. Hello to Elaine, Queen Elaine, Emerson, Tim, also locked in. We're also saying good morning to Missy. And hello to Mark Enriquez, to Jen, who says, good morning. Have an amazing Tuesday. You too, babe.
You too.
Hello to Cyril and to Tino. And hello to Boggs, to Tanis. Ang cute pa daw sa Shmel Shmol. But that is the title,
That
actually.
is the title.
Shmel Shmol.
Shmel Shmol.
Hello to Boggs, to Tanis. Also, Rich Ann says, dahil complete kayo, pwede pa request ng birthday blend from my sister, Richelle Holland. It's her birthday today.
Oh, let's take advantage nandito si Markki. Makakapag-blending tayo. Legit. So,
Okay.
tambourine-less.
Wow, it's been a while.
It's been a while eh. So, legit naman na, na birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Rochelle.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Rochelle.
Happy birthday.
Have a
Happy
good
birthday.
one. Walang make-a-wish.
And sa, ano yan, tambourine version yan.
Na-spare ka dun sa horror part ng greeting. Hello, and Elaine says, yung movie na pinag-uusapan nyo, may ganyang scene yung Polish movie ko. That's the one.
That's the one.
Shmel Shmol.
Shmel Shmol. Yan yun.
It's a Polish movie apparently. Hello to Aimee. Pa-birthday blend din po for
Oh,
Mama Belle.
sure.
From Aimee.
Sulitin natin habang nandito si Markki.
Isa pa. Napagod na
Isa
magtamborin
pa.
yung isa
Ah,
dyan.
sige.
Wait, baka may iba pa. Let me check.
Sige.
Ron says hello to Nico. He's our little TMR fan on his way to swimming class. Joseph says hello to my magna cum laude boyfriend.
Oh my gosh.
Bon is locked in, also
Nice.
Edgikins. Tin, Sikat, and Ambet are all locked in. Okay, so I guess just Mama Belle.
Okay, Mama Val.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mama Belle.
Happy birthday to you.
Pwede mga gremlin.
Happy. Ipit jet space log.
Globes.
Wala naman ako nun. Marcus. Oh my God. Okay, Michael Jackson. That's it for the text line.
Okay.
Hello.
Also saying hello to EJ Rodriguez. Throwback to August 30, 2018. Buwan ng Wika episode when the throuple was first hinted as Hazel mistakenly said she wants dak bakla instead of dak batlag, which is Tagalog for a truck or a big car.
I don't remember. Oh my God. What? Really?
Mahilig ka kasi sa dak bakla. Ay, sorry. Sa dak
Ay,
batlag.
nako.
What does it mean? Dak batlag?
What is it? Dak.
Batlag?
What the heck? I don't remember this.
I don't remember that.
It's 2018.
Does not sound familiar
What is
at all.
that?
Batlag.
Is it the waterfalls? Batlag Falls.
Oh,
Ba't may
okay.
duck?
Baka big.
Kasi malaki.
Hindi kasi Cebuano dako is like big. Jutay is small, 'di ba? So it's Cebuano. Yeah, it's
Dak
Bisaya.
Batlag.
So maybe it's like alam mo yung sometimes merong big waterfall, small waterfall. So I guess Dakbatlag is like big waterfall.
Sabi,
paano-
Batlag ay malalim.
Oh.
Batlag Falls. Oo nga, may
Oh,
Batlag
diba?
Falls.
So,
in
baka ganun.
Rizal.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
Rizal.
How about duckbet?
Pakbet yata yon.
Pakbet.
Ulam yun.
Ulam. Gulay
ba
yon.
yun?
Gulay.
Gulay.
Okay.
Oo, diba?
Gulay.
Now we
Gulay.
know.
Gulay.
Now we know.
Gulay. So there.
Ay, wow, yung friend ko si Rai may pa-photo. Picture. I was gonna say photo. Naghalo, naging fake. Buti na lang napigil ko. May pa-picture.
Uy, guys, magpa-picture na.
Kasi photo, di ba? Photo and picture. Oh, pagsamahin
Hey,
mo.
actually,
Magpa-picture tayo.
Actually, maganda yun.
Ano?
For example, yung mga catfish.
Oo nga.
Picture.
Pag mga AI.
Picture.
Picture.
Hindi, ito legit. May picture siya sa Batlag Falls.
Oh.
Nandun siya. Fave niya daw.
Batlag.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It looks really
Batlag.
pretty.
Batlag.
Batlag.
I wonder kung malaki.
Parang ama ka na batlag. Di ba? Parang
Malaki ba yung batlag na yan? Yung
malaki daw.
Mukha.
Ayan, may fake.
Ayan, oh.
May
Oh.
picture.
It looks really nice.
Pa-check na yan.
Oh.
Kung masyadong
Ay,
malaki,
nawala.
alam nyo na.
Ay, oo nga. And here we go. Giant batch of the top 10. Thanking Mike Ferrer for the topic. I knew you were trouble. I knew you were trouble. Let's start off with a cynical optimist. When first day pa lang nating magkakilala, tawag mo na sa akin, BFF. Ako, I'm very wary of that.
Yung mga
too
fast friends,
Too
yeah.
soon. Yung parang, I do get it. I have experienced it. Nakakakilala mo pa lang sa
connection.
tao. May instant connection. But I'd be very careful about like, siguro as a joke pwede. Ay, naku, BFF na tayo.
Oh,
Gets?
yeah.
As a joke. Pero yung legit, like, how can you say that? We just met each other. No matter how much of a connection we have. I wouldn't go that far.
Friendship is something you build.
It's
you know?
through the years. Ang
Yeah.
BFF usually yan years ang binibilang before you can say that you're BFFs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or at least we should be spending so much time together.
Marami namin na kayo na-share sa isa't isa
Oo.
by then, you know.
So for me, parang it's more of ano lang. It's more of like, hindi naman that you're a bad person, but I'd be like, you're going a
Kindred
little
spirits.
too fast.
Pwede naman ganun na
Yeah.
lang instead of like BFFs.
Not BFFs, di ba? Like, birds of the same feather. Pwede rin.
Are the same bird.
And Space Witch says, yung ang dami mong bad comments sa ex ng friend mo, tapos a month later, kayo na.
Opportunists.
Right? So, kunyari, Hazel and Markki were boyfriend-girlfriend. Tapos nag-break sila. Tapos alam mo yung nakikitigbak ako kay Markki na parang, ay naku Hazel, oo, grabe talaga yung ex mong yan. Napakawalang kwenta. Tapos biglang, maya-maya kami na. Yung parang, akala ko ba galit ka? Eh, bakit biglang merong buwelta na, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do you even trust that person?
Kaya ako never ko talagang babadmouthin si Baby Will eh. I will never see anything bad.
It's so tough. It's so tough to like have these creepy friends who do things like that.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
A lot. No? Hindi, tsaka yung parang, bakit parang mas affected pa kayo dun sa, minsan mas galit pa sila than the person involved?
Well, because I guess sometimes they feel like ikaw, hindi ka you can't get out of it even if they're being toxic towards you kasi parang
They're being protective.
oh, minsan,
Paano mo pwede
pwedeng
rin?
ganon.
Very, very mother animal. When their children are threatened, they're the ones who will defend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Baka
I get
ganon
it
din
though.
minsan.
J.R. Keita says, Trey Storu.
Ano?
True story!
True story. PS lang kasi nakalagay. True story.
Where'd you get Trace Toru? Where did that
True story.
Swear we're
True
with an
story.
alien.
I'm sorry.
This
Because
is-
I have
tell
just
you.
been talking with animals the past couple of days.
True story.
True.
important!
Hindi, kasi bukas throwback.
Ay,
The year
excited
that
ka
was.
na.
Not ko na-mention. Ba't ko pinaalala? So, JR Keita says, true story. May dinate ako. Sabi sa akin, sigurado na siya sa feelings niya sa akin. Only to find out, 2 weeks pa lang silang hiwalay ng ex niya of 4 years.
Rebound!
You can't trust someone like that. I mean, not that they're being deceitful or anything, pero obviously they're a soup of emotions at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So, like literally, nagde-date pa lang kayo and two weeks after, sasabihan mo na yung bago ng, you're the one for me. I'm sure of my feelings for you.
Ugh.
Oh my God. Actually, may nabasa ako recently. Parang they're asking, is it normal to grieve a relationship double the time that you were together with the person?
Kasi diba rule
Kaya
half,
sabi half. What
half.
if baligtad?
like twice.
Like you were together 2 years pero 4 years na hindi ka pa over.
Well, it depends kasi kung how your relationship was. If you were about to get married or if, you were together for 2 years but during those 2 years, you spent every waking moment together.
Yeah.
True.
It's a different story.
And then tsaka for me, ano yung
Wala tayong
different
line
Trey
yan eh.
story.
Kanya-kanya talaga yan. feeling
Trey
ko.
story ba yung sa'yo?
Trey
Hindi,
story.
like, pag yung kunyari, depende rin sa, what do you mean by you haven't moved on?
Like you're just
Kasi
not
yung isa
over it.
yung actively pining, that's not exactly healthy. Pero yung kunyari, yung you still have feelings for them, parang that's
Yeah.
okay. As long as hindi siya active heartbreak. I mean, I would like to think there are stages.
Or you still have feelings for them and so you don't wanna see anyone else. You don't wanna start dating again. You know what I mean?
That's fine. Ang ano ko yung parang ang hindi healthy yung talagang who yung ganon gets. Yung you're still like actively heartbroken over
you can
them.
barely function
Parang
still
that's
kasi
not
sobrang
healthy. It's too long. Kung twice na that time that you were together. And from Archer Aguilar, I knew you were trouble because all of your stories involve an ex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Parang wala kang kwento na ikaw lang. Kailangan laging it involves an ex.
Tsaka ang kiss and tell mo. Lahat na lang
That's true.
kinukwento.
Well, unless you're still trying to get over them. Sometimes that's one of those things where you really need to get over
Out of
it,
your
so
system.
you get it out of your chest. Which
Pero
is why-
parang, I don't want to be dating you if you're in that
yeah,
stage.
there you go. That's
You
the
know what I
thing.
mean?
Like, for example, if it's between friends, that's
Okay
fine.
lang.
But
Yes,
if it's
yes,
with someone that you're interested in or you feel like you're gonna be in a relationship
Oh
after
yeah,
maybe you're
that's weird.
You're
couple
starting to
night stands.
build a relationship. Tapos
Suddenly-
it's all about your exes.
Ay, that's so
But
strange.
it also depends on if the person is willing to go through that. Because
Or-
there are some people who are willing to listen and just wait it out until they're ready to stop talking about their exes and move on.
Or if you're both doing it. Alam mo, nagpapalitan kayo ng stories about your
Yeah, may mga
exes.
times din na ganun. Like, for
Parang X for
example,
X. Oo.
like, for example, you are going through, you're moving on and your new partner is also moving on. So you can move on together.
Tapos nalaman nyo, yung mga ex nyo got together. Hala.
Hmm.
Hala siya, oh.
Wait lang
Diba?
Parang, wait.
Plot twist.
Plot twist. Pero I'm amazed when I hear from people na they really don't kiss and tell. Like, they don't talk about their exes. Because I find that, like, nearly impossible. I mean, of course I don't divulge every little detail of my past relationships, but yeah, I would share stories about like
Yeah.
my time with them, especially with people I trust. You know
Siguro
what I mean?
not their secrets.
Not their secrets.
Like obviously, if they told you like a secret na parang they entrusted to you, that wouldn't be great. Not
Pero
just
what
because
if-
you're broken up.
What if, like, indirectly, it has to do with you? Kunwari, may something na nangyari sa ex mo that, you had to deal with as well.
Oh, then that's your story.
If
Then
that
to tell.
involves you, then yeah.
Like kunyari, like a family secret. You know what I mean? Yung
yeah,
wala
yeah.
namang
Not a
kinalaman
family
sa'yo.
secret,
And
like-
then
Or like their deep dark like
their deep dark
secrets
fears
or
or
insecurities
whatever,
nila,
or
ganun.
something that happened in their childhood. Parang wag mo na siya ikwento.
Paano
kasi,
kung,
di ba,
for
parang-
example, like, STD?
Ay, hello. Obviously, like, kung kunyari, they passed it on to you. Obviously, you can tell that story because, you know what I mean?
Because
Like,
it's part of your
well, yeah, that's
story
your
as well.
story. And ano na yun, parang ano na rin yun, di ba? Parang, what's the word for it? Like public service.
Announcement.
Diba? Di ba? I mean, let's face
In a way,
it. Like,
yeah,
in a way,
true.
I mean, don't shame them, but it is part of your story.
Don't shame them, get it checked.
Exactly.
Right?
Sabi ni Coco, I tell some stories, but I don't talk about the details of,
And sometimes the names.
yung mga
Like,
bedroom details.
Avoid the names, avoid the bedroom details.
Yun. Lalo na pag Trace Toru. Kasi pag ano talaga. Kasi syempre, dapat iingatan mo rin sila kahit papano, di ba? Kahit hindi kayo okay, there's the part of you that still wants to make
But
sure
if it's a
they're
good story, like if it's like,
Pag W. Ay, kwento lang. Oh.
Oh.
I mean that's like free press, di ba? Good press.
Then minsan, pag for example, may Trace Story, then may Trace
Hirap
Story
ng three
2.
stories.
Oh, kaya nga, hindi, kunyari yung
You wanna talk about Woody?
kunyari yung Trace
Oo.
Toru mo, parang like, ayun,
Buzz Lightyear.
Dakbatlag. Di ba?
Di ba good yun? Di ba
Good
parang
yun,
ano
di
pa
ba?
nga yun?
Parang ang galing niya mag-swimming doon sa waterfalls, di ba? Na dakbatlag. Parang go for it, di ba? Na, ay, ang galing niya mag-swimming. Or fearless, tumalon siya from the, di ba minsan may mga ganun. Like, I remember in Cebu, the famous waterfall there, Kawasan?
Kawasan.
Kawasan po.
Yeah,
Hindi ba
we've
sa
been
ano
there a
yun?
couple of times. You can't jump from the very top, pero dun sa parang merong lower jump and then merong mid jump if you're a little braver. It's allowed. They literally even like accompany you if you want to jump. Pero dun sa pinakataas, obviously not. That's too dangerous. But yeah, may mga ganun. So pag magaling sila sa jumping,
Go lang.
batlag,
Okay
pwede
lang
mo
yun.
naman kwento yun. Self-proclaimed gorgeous, I knew you were trouble. Kasi cashier ako sa supermarket. Tapos yung laman ng cart ng shopper, shovel, plastic wrap, cable ties, knife set, rope, and gloves.
Grabe talaga yung mga nahuhuli na ganyan, no?
Baka magga-gardening. Lahat yan, no? Gardening.
Cable ties?
For yung kunyari may vines. Yeah, to make sure that they don't fall from yung isa-set up mo na, di ba? Gardening set yan.
Copy.
Sana gardening.
Bleach? Kailangan ng bleach sa gardening?
Wala namang bleach. Wala
Walang
namang bleach.
bleach.
Walang bleach. Parang sa shopping list mo yun. Ang dami namin papa-bleach. Mga sheets, ganyan. Kasi
Soiled sheets?
yeah. Hindi, hello, yung si Igor. Di ba? Kasi mamark siya minsan. So,
Alam mo, naisip ko yan.
we need to have it bleached.
Tatawa kasi I was watching Trixie and Katya and they were talking about, when they do fun stuff at home. And they're like, oh, mama, I'm bringing out like an oversheet.
Yeah.
Kasi nga yung parang, you're not ruining my whatever $100 sheets.
Kasi when you
think about
if you think
it,
about
no?
it, lalo na pag like it happens on a regular basis, so do you keep changing?
Yun nga. Sabi ni Trixie, sa kanya daw as in tarp.
Kami nga we have resorted to putting, alam mo yung plastic cover na malaki, yung uncut. So, di ba?
When you get it on, magpa-plastic cover? What?
I'm talking about Igor. So we went to a bookstore, got di ba usually yun, yung pang book cover, pinapaputol mo na siya. Ito, like an entire sheet, we buy it big, tapos we drape it over the mattress, and then we put the sheets over. Para yung sheets lang yung malalagyan, hindi yung mattress. Kasi nga si Igor, because he's still unspayed, he tends to mark every now and then. So he's getting better.
What do you mean by mark?
He sprays.
P.
Yeah. So yun, we're trying to curb it. Pero because he is unspayed, meron siyang tendency to mark. So yun.
Pero diba that's the thing? I told you about Molly's experience on that cruise. Tarps are a thing. They're the best way to clean messes.
Sabi ni Vanjo, meron namang waterproof mattress protector. Yeah, there's that. But then what if yung sheets mo mismo yung ayaw madungisan?
Oo. Pero parang mahirap na hindi madungisan yun.
Talaga?
Pero for me, as long as it's the sheets, parang okay lang. Mahirap if it's the, what do you call it, that fluffy thing underneath.
The topper.
Ayun. And also the mattress. Kasi that's harder to bleach. Kasi diba parang,
You can't take it off and just put it in the wash.
tsaka parang mga feather yun sa loob nun eh. So, so I don't know.
Hey, but like, do you know of any good toppers?
I heard.
No, I'm actually looking for one
Sa IKEA. Dami-dami.
Yeah.
And different thicknesses.
because they're Swedes.
Some of them are thicker than others. If you want the really thick ones, meron.
It's
Kung
up to
gusto mo
you.
Yeah, you
What
can
you
choose the
want.
thickness and looks good.
Well, that's what they say.
Wait, do you need one? And next, okay, from Jammer Monica. I knew you were trouble when you kept on asking when our operations manager will retire. I knew you were a man with a plan. And literally, alam naman nating lahat that he has just a few days left before his retirement. And you still make a dash for his position. Alam mo yung paparetire na nga yung tao, meron ka pang...
Parang you can't
meron
wait.
ka pang-
Ganun.
Oo,
yung parang kulang na itulak mo
We've
palabas.
already said, we already know the date when he will retire. And yet here you are jockeying for position.
These are vultures.
Kailan siya alis?
Ready
Kailan
to
siya alis?
pounce.
Kailan siya alis? Di
And
ba?
the
Yung
thing
parang
is,
like,
then also the thing is, kung may paalis usually, meron ng kapalit yan na naka-ready.
Yes.
So, kung hindi mo alam, chances are it's not you.
Mhm.
So, it
I
just
mean,
kind
for
of...
me, fair enough. If you want to go like, blank is retiring. Oh,
Is there
hello?
gonna be an opening?
Yeah, di ba? For me, that's fair. Pero yung, there's a way kasi that feels offensive. And there's a way to do it that's very diplomatic. It's really just how you kind of like, kasi merong parang you feel like you're being elbowed out. As opposed to, hey, FYI, if the position is up for grabs, I'd like to show my intent. Diba? That's fair.
Kunwari,
That's
yung the
fair.
head writer position is available.
Yeah, diba? Why not? Diba? Pwede naman
Take
yun.
that on.
And from self-proclaimed gorgeous, I knew you were trouble. Kasi nung nag-hire ako ng labandera, napansin ko, may nagkulang na isang bra. Bilang
Ay!
ko yan. Tapos naglaba ko ulit, meron na namang kulang. Tapos napansin ko na, parang after niya maglaba, parang dalawa yung suot niyang bra. Nahuli ko nga,
Oh my
akin yung isa.
God.
Yes, but can you imagine how awkward that would be? It's like, show me your bra. Like if you suspect.
Actually, di ba meron
And it
akong-
was there.
Di ba
My
meron
bra.
akong friend, galit na galit siya when she found out. Like, they had this house help, tapos, like, would actually use her bras. And
No.
would use it to go out, put it back without
Unwashed.
washing it. And then she figured it out because she thought, sinuot niya, and she smelled something weird. And she was like,
Oh no.
what is there? Like, why do I smell weird? And then she figured it out. Like, my gosh, this girl was using her makeup, wearing her bras, like wearing her clothes when she's not around.
You want another nightmare story?
God.
I know someone, when they discovered their yaya's Facebook, she kept posting photos of, quote, her house.
What's their house?
And worse, may picture sila nung inaalagaan niya, yung anak nung friend ko, na parang,
Anak
my
niya?
baby is ganyan.
That is so freaky.
It's so freaking true story.
That is so
True-
freaky.
Trey story.
Trace Toro.
Trey story. Like, tapos yung, like,
Nakakatakot.
tsaka nakahiga sa bed nila.
Stop!
Na parang like,
You're living with
parang-
that person.
Parang relaxing
who
on my
wants
bed.
your life.
You want to hear a crazier story? Like, I gifted someone something, and it wasn't supposed to be the gift that I was supposed to give them. And then they put their hand inside, and it was a schmildo. And it belonged to someone else.
Guys. Trace Toro. Ano yan? yan. Mga a week ago. Oo.
And when the math started mathing, I was like, oh, so it's a joke. So you didn't buy this for me. So this is probably old. So this was probably... Ganun ko pa.
I cannot. I swear.
New levels, guys. New levels.
Whew,
And
Chad.
from the Jedi Master, I knew you were trouble when you invited me to have a coffee break, and it lasted two and a half hours. And then I found out you charged the company overtime
Lo?
for going out on a coffee break.
Hey. That's not good.
Not good. And the two tops. I knew you were trouble comes from Farmer Sanchez and Victoriano.
They both say.
Farmer Sanchez says, I knew you were trouble when, during my first town hall with the company, and our boss said, we are a family here. I should have run straight for the door.
Why?
No, because, diba, like they say, parang usually the ones who say it are the ones who are trying to, like, yeah, so. I mean, you know, business is business. It's kind of hard when you know, say like, here. So it's just a little, yeah. So.
You know, it's kind of giving Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. I was
Yun,
telling
yun,
Chico about
that.
it. Kasi sobrang bothered ako watching it. By the way, you can watch it. It's already
Which one?
on a popular streaming site. Basta yung DCC, di ba, favorite ko yon, yung the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders.
Yes.
So anyway, they got picked up by Netflix, and so they have their new show there. Ganun pa din, pero alam mo yung, it's so fascinating to watch as an outsider, but in reality, when you really listen to everything that's being said, it's such a toxic environment.
Oh, yeah.
For the cheerleaders, for the girls. And they're the focal point of that organization.
Right.
Like, everybody tells them, you're so special, you know, not everybody makes it, you know, the fact that you get to wear this uniform is an honor. But then you hear how much they're getting paid. You also hear how much the entire organization is worth. And it's worth like millions and millions of dollars. And these girls are getting paid chump change. And for all the things that they have to do that's required of them.
Yes.
To stay on the team, to make it on the team, na parang, tapos ganun lang yung bayad. And like what? It's all for like, the honor of like being a part of the organization because you're like this big family or big happy family when in fact, napaka-unfair ng practices nila.
You're the lifeblood.
There wouldn't be a show if it weren't for these girls. You know what I mean? And like,
and that's,
physically, sobrang, it takes so much. As in
demanding.
like, pag nag-retire sila, tipong they need hip surgery, ganong level, because their bodies are like, you know, they've been through it. So, it's just, it's so wild to me na ganon yung, parang they're brainwashed into thinking na this organization cares for like everyone. But when you think about it, parang really, prove
Do
it.
they really
yeah,
care?
exactly.
So, wala lang.
And from Victoriano naman, I knew you were trouble. Kasi yung mga tattoo mo, parang hindi gawa ng artist sa mga shop. Parang gawa ng kakosa. So, they might be that kind of tattoo.
What's a kakosa?
Like...
Kasama mo sa jail. Prison, honey.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
I mean, like, this is information that maybe you should let me know in advance. So that... meron namang rehab. Diba? Pero
True.
still, it's something that it's better if you know. Yeah. What about us?
Ay.
Gosh, we're so on time.
You were trouble.
I knew you were trouble. That's why I chose you. For me, call it gut. Like, I can't explain it. Meron talagang moments, very rare, to be honest, very rare. Like, they're doing everything right on the surface. I should like them. But for some reason, there is a repelling that happens. I am repelled by them. And yun, I mean, it's one of those things. And I sometimes it turns out that they're not good people. Sometimes naman parang it's unfounded. But usually that's what gives me that little sign, whether it's accurate or not. Kasi to be honest, hindi naman ako to be honest, parang hindi naman ako 100% sa ganyan. But I have experienced, like, I don't understand why, and then eventually we become friends, and then later on I'm like, oh, that's why I felt a certain way about this person before. Baka it was gut feel.
Right.
Yeah. So for me, ganyan yung ano ko ng I knew you were trouble.
I knew you were trouble when you turned on your laptop and your phones during a theater performance.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, hindi lang, di ba? Even when you go to a regular screening in a cinema, they will have these videos that tell you na, don't use your
Palala
phone.
na daw ng palala ngayon yung behavior in the cinema, ha?
Totoo.
I've been seeing a lot of it on
Totoo.
Reddit. Like, people posting na parang, is this what we've become?
Yeah.
Like, grabe na daw talaga. To the point na, like, people just talk out loud as if they're
Nawala na.
at home.
Yung wala na, kahit yung hindi pa nga whisper, like, kahit
Wala,
yung
usap.
lowered lang ng konti, hindi na. Ganito, like, they'll talk like this, as if they were in their living rooms. Like, is it because we've gotten used to streaming?
It's possible.
Na
We're used
parang
to just
kasi at
watching
home,
by ourselves,
di ba? Parang
yeah.
like when you're watching just with your family, while you're watching, nagkikwentuhan kayo. So,
You don't have to watch yourself.
displace yourself from your living room and put them in a cinema, ganun pa rin yung behavior?
Hey, listen, the cinema, at least, I'm not giving excuses, but the cinema, at least the film has already been shot.
Yeah.
In theaters, there are people performing on stage. They see you, like, on your screen, like, not paying attention, and you're there as a guest. It's horrible etiquette.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to allow the actors on stage to, like, lose track of what they're doing.
Yeah.
And what was worse was when my friend, she was the one who saw this all unfold. When she asked them to turn it off, they looked at her in a bad way.
Yeah. Like, how dare you?
How dare you talk to us like this? Please, if you watch a play or a musical in the future, don't use your phones. Put them away.
Yeah,
Put your
don't do
laptop
that.
away. Give respect to the people performing, and not just them, the people who are watching the
Yun.
show as well.
Kasi like, yeah, like with theater, kasi it's both eh, di ba? It's the people performing and the people watching. In the cinema naman, the people watching, even if it's shot. You know, like, yeah, obviously it doesn't affect the movie, but the people behind you. Like, the moment you turn on your cell phone, even if it's just to read a quick message or something, obviously your attention nung nasa likodan mo, makikita yun eh. Parang, what's that bright light? Because it's pitch dark.
Yeah.
So the moment you use your phone, it will attract attention. So it's very distracting to the people around you. So just in general, when you're in a theater, whether it's a movie theater or like a stage theater, like, do not use your cell phone.
Just
Please.
be immersed in the setting, right?
Yeah.
Don't
Like, what are you even doing there to
Yeah,
begin with?
exactly.
leave the theater if you need to pick up a really, really important call.
Yeah.
But otherwise, please put your phones away.
Go to a
Silent
coffee
mode.
shop and work there.
You don't have to turn your phone off.
True.
For me, I knew you were trouble. Alam mo yung when it comes to talking about like collaborations and stuff like that, when the details aren't clear from the get-go. Yung parang when there's no clear offer
Yeah.
of like, okay, what am I getting myself into? Or what is the deal exactly? If it's all vague, you're talking about like a lot of details, but parang walang malinaw na actual value or
Hindi
you
siya
know,
kontrata.
hindi siya
hindi
kontrata.
yeah.
It's more like ganito, let's talk about. Then parang medyo for me that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Because it should be clear, right?
Yep.
What exactly am I gonna get out of this? What are you gonna get out of it?
True.
It should be like clear with everything.
With everything.
Actually.
Totoo yan.
Pag medyo parang you kind of, I don't know, some people get ahead of themselves and start like making a lot of plans already without ironing out all the
Yeah.
necessary details.
Tapos later on, biglang kakaproblema kayo
yun,
na,
oo.
ay, wala bang ganito? Ay, wala naman ako sinabi na
Yun,
ganito.
oo.
Or ganun.
Trouble.
You start assuming.
Exactly. That's medyo.
That's why we invented contracts.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
that it's all.
So everybody's protected. Right?
Everything's threshed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there
Okay.
you go.
Hey, everyone, I'm sorry about the whole like coming in and like leaving again and coming. But I have two musicals and I didn't know it was gonna be this taxing emotionally, physically, and mentally. But we open Little Shop of Horrors next Saturday na.
Yes.
So
Already?
yeah.
Wow.
So we're gonna be doing Tech Week starting tomorrow. Cause like I literally went from Rent straight into Little Shop. So I was rehearsing while I was in Rent. So now we are gonna be opening. I'm gonna be only with Karil and Nyoy with that cast. And that will be that is actually on my Instagram if you want to check out when we will be performing. But I have 8 shows. Come check it out. I'm playing 9 different roles in this show, including the psychopathic dentist. So hope you enjoy it. It's like a B-movie fun joke of a musical. Little Shop of Horrors, Maybank Performing Arts Theater, BGC, from July 6th to 28th. Sandbox Collective Theatrical. Hope to see you there.
There you go.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Stick around. Nikki is up next, and we'll be back tomorrow for Riot Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye. We'll leave you with Carousel Casualties, some homegrown music for you guys. Tracks called Bakasyon. This has been The Morning Rush. I'm Hazel Hottie.
I'm Chico Garcia.
And I'm Markki Stro.
Bye for now.